what makes the world go round. La, la, la. Oh my gosh, bro. Why does it keep. Something funky's going on right here. This is crazy. Apparently I'm live right now. Something real sketchy is happening on the back end right now. This something does not look right. Something does not look right. This is not good. Wow. Could never go smoothly, huh? Things could never, ever, ever go smoothly. I'm getting some funky stuff on the back end that I don't even know if I should click on. This does not look like a legitimate page, but it won't let me in. I literally can't get into YouTube right now, and I'm streaming. Wow. What if I try a different browser? This is ridiculous. What if I try? Did I delete all my other browsers? Oh, here's one. I don't think you can delete this one. This is crazy, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. If I click on this and this is something I shouldn't click on, I don't know what's going to happen. don't know what's happening. I could see the chat right now. I could see there's people here. I can't get into YouTube. What is happening? It's trending right now that YouTube is down. Oh my gosh, I got freaked out right now. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel better. I forgot I haven't done this in years. I remember back in the day, that was like the thing to do if anything was wrong. Facebook, YouTube. I remember one time it was trending on Twitter that Twitter was down. YouTube is down. Let me see. Which is crazy because I'm streaming. Everybody running to Twitter to see why YouTube is down. Everybody running to Twitter to see why YouTube is down. Everybody running to... So everyone's just reusing the same meme. YouTube is down. Panic. How am I supposed to eat dinner? Is this happening with you too? How do I eat dinner now? Everyone's going to Twitter to see if YouTube is down. Okay. Bro, oh my gosh. I was terrified right now. Oh my gosh. So this is hilarious. Like I got in at the perfect time. This is hilarious. However, I don't think it'll let like if you're in right now, you're in. I don't think anyone else could get in. This is crazy. This is very interesting. Oh, but you know what? I can't monitor I guess I could look on here for the chat. Okay, starting right now, like right now. Please put something simple. Just put a bunch of ones if you're still watching right now. Something very simple that I could understand. Just put, well, not like I'm stupid, but just put a bunch of ones right now and let me know if you're seeing this. That way I'll know. I'll just keep going. If YouTube is down and you can't access anything else, at least you're here and you got in while you could, and we'll just keep the show on the road. Okay, this is crazy. I don't know how this is possible. And more people are here now. We're getting like 20 people in the last 15 seconds. I don't know how this is possible. I'm seeing all the ones. Thank you very much. ARJR round 2. Fight. Thank you, ARJR, for that contribution. And then he sent a membership. Congratulations, family. Street Mustard. Cause I got all my homies. Thank you for doing it, ARJR. I flipped out right now, man. I thought something was wrong with my account. That did not feel good. It's not super fun or easy to monitor the chat like this. I really wish that that YouTube was working. That would have been fantastic. But guess that's just not going to be the case right now. Well, what I was talking about was the musical. Now, again, I tell you guys pretty often that did you do? Oh, you did it again. Thank you, bro. We are family. I thought I was seeing deja vu. Thank you, ARJR. Cause I got ARJR with me. Yes, we are gonna do movie night. It's gonna be very soon here. It's gonna be somewhere in the 6 o'clock hour. I don't want to start late today. I woke up and I did cardio this morning. I did some decent cardio, and then this evening I want to do some weight training, so I'm mixing it up. So I don't want to be too long. I'm the last YouTuber left. Everyone else is dead. So this is so hard to monitor. I was combing through the news for you guys, as I do. I always tell you, every once in a while, I feel like there's gonna be news that I'm aware of that maybe you guys aren't, because this is the life I've chosen, and I don't like to come onto a stream without something to talk at you about. You know, if I haven't seen some kind of news or some kind of update or some kind of fight information, I'm like, I don't feel good about coming on here and wasting your time. So I was trying to find out what went on since earlier. Earlier we were talking about Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano, And at least for the time being, I think I am gonna play around with I think I found a good compromise. Thank you, ARJ. I feel the same way, bro. Thank you, Mike Alfieri.
We are family.
Blessing Bray and Bueno. Cause I got all my homies with me. Thank you. Oh, what is this? Hold up. Okay, it's all good. I was combing through the news and I saw that there was something. Oh, before I forget, I think what I'm going to do, at least for the time being, is when I do a live stream, I'm probably going to leave it up live for like 24, 48 hours or something like that. I've been doing a lot. As you guys have known, this is a marathon. This is a thing that's been going on and on. I've been having lots of very intimate conversations with Gemini. And what Gemini has been telling me is it's just been confirming some things that I already thought to be the case, that it's probably the best idea to leave long videos like live streams either unlisted or on the members tab, because it could drop your average view duration like crazy if you leave them live, because most people aren't going to watch a 1, 2, 3, 4 hour video. But you know what? It makes me sad when some people come in, they're like, oh, why'd you make it private? I didn't get to see it. Or sometimes people come in and be like, oh, cool, I'm listening to this on the drive home, whether they're a member or not. And it makes me realize, you know what? Maybe a couple people out there actually do want to hear them. So I'm thinking I'm going to start leaving them public at least for a day or two, maybe, in case anybody cared to catch it. But definitely not for the long run. That would just be very bad for the channel. So it's something I'm playing around with. So that other Ronda Rousey one is still live at the moment. What's up, Balloon Fart? But right now, I was going through the news again because I wanted something different to talk with you about. And I saw that there was something that they were calling UFC The Musical. If you haven't heard about this, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. It feels good to be the one to share something new with you, especially something like this. And I was going through some of the feedback, and you know, I'll go into it after. Let me show it to you. Let me show you the video. I came across this, and you'll recognize some of the faces in this video, okay? Let's check this out.
Chorus girl, Dustin,
I was trained to fight, but I was born to dance.
kick, dance with your heart,
I wanna
please.
feel the fire.
Smile.
I wanna break free.
Gaze.
So there's a dance for me.
Stop! Stop!
You wouldn't want to see Fight The Musical,
Okay, that's not good.
but you would want to drink great coffee. Black Rifle Coffee.
Yes, I'm not kidding. Chorus girl, Dustin.
Okay, so first thoughts. So look, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to look at your chat, all right? I don't want to be swayed. I don't want to. When I first was reading the articles about these videos, I was like, oh no, this is going to be whack. It's going to be lame. It's going to be very like Brian Ortega and Mackenzie Dern at the Golden Globes, right? It's going to be weird. And I was seeing a lot of the general public's feedback. And again, just negative as always, pessimistic as always. Just people love to tear things to shreds, right? And before I even watched the video, because I kept seeing comment after comment just bashing it, and it started to get in my beanie. You know, that's just what happens with people, mob mentality and whatnot. And there was a moment that I was like, hold up. Before I even watch this video, I'm going to go in with a clean slate, with the open beanie. I don't know the tone here. Maybe it's tongue in cheek, very sarcastic. Maybe they're poking fun at the whole, like okay, the Brian Ortega and Mackenzie Dern thing. I don't know whose fault that was. That one didn't pan out. That was terrible. And I don't know who to blame that on. Now, if I think I feel like both Brian Ortega for sure, but I feel like both of them were the absolute wrong picks to do that thing that they did at the Golden Globes. I feel like someone that could have pulled that off at the Golden Globes would have been someone that's very self-aware and who would know how to play that part and work that atmosphere and, you know, be kind of ironic and stuff about it. Like, I think someone who would have played that part well would have been like, shoot, man. I want to say Charles Sonnen. It has to be someone that's very self-aware and has a certain level of, you know, knowing how to play in and out of different types of situations. Like, it couldn't be someone like Conor McGregor. That dude has like no self-awareness. He would have took it too serious. He would have come off like if he thought it was like if he was really being a security guard. It would have had to been someone that has a certain level of intellect, even though they don't really take advantage of it most of the time and make themselves sound like an idiot with like the things that they say in their videos. But someone like Charles Sonnen and maybe like shoot, man, there's not a lot of fighters like that. There's just not. I feel like a lot of fighters are very one-track minded, man. To be honest, like they're game bred, man. They're like bred for one thing. They're not the most versatile creatures. I'm having a hard time with the lady. But anyway, I'm focusing on that way too much. That was terrible. And maybe it was just the execution in those people, because there was nothing about them that came off as likable. And they didn't seem to have the capacity to really play it and get into character and either act over the top aggressive, like they were taking it serious, or downplay it and be silly with it. Like, it was just awkward. Like, they just didn't know what to do. And I went into this thinking, you know what? There's a bunch of different ways to approach content, a bunch of different styles, entertainment, comedy. It's all subjective. I'm going to go to it with the open mind. And then you have to take this into consideration. Look at the top here. The UFC posted this. And they said not all ideas are good ones. So this is telling you right off the bat. It's supposed to be sarcastic. It's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. It's supposed to be silly. And it's along the lines of like the commercials they've been doing. Like those ones with Dustin Gaethje and Michael Chiesa where they're like at a party and they're talking like super close face to face. Or the ones with Dustin Poirier and Bruce Buffer where they're like working in an office and like breaking the copy machine and stuff like that. I don't know who's like the guy, the director, the producer, whoever's at the top creating the tones for these things. But they're obviously going for like an ironic kind of subtle humor thing. So they're saying themselves, not all ideas are good ones. A UFC-themed Broadway musical starring Corey Sanhagen, Rose Namajunas, Charles Sonnen, Misha Tate, and Justin Poirier is not a great idea. Drinking Black Rifle coffee is a great idea. So what they're saying here, it's supposed to be a juxtaposition. It's supposed to be a contrast. They're doing it on purpose. Now, I'm going to say something just very black and white. I'm going to make a blanket statement, a general statement. And I'm not afraid of shooting myself in the chancla here, because the people that are here on a consistent basis, the few and the faithful, the people that ride with the Mexican martial arts, they are not the typical MMA community. This right here is the Mexican martial arts community. This is the truthers right here, the MMA truthers. Now, when I go into other channels, other MMA channels, I don't care if it's a personality, just one single talking head, or if it's a clip channel, you never even see their face. I've been through maybe all of them. There is no community out there that exists like this one. There isn't. You're not going to find it. This is the Mexican martial arts MMA truther community. This ain't your run-of-the-mill MMA fan base or whatever you want to call it. So here's my blanket statement. MMA fans tend to be a bunch of haters. That's my humble observation. I've been doing this maybe 2-3 weeks from now. I've been doing this 10 years. Speaking generally, the MMA community is comprised of a bunch of haters. That's just the way it is. And I was seeing all the feedback before I even watched this video, and it was a bunch of people talking papas, just wanting something to complain about and being annoying about. And I watched the video, and I'm going to play it for you one more time. And hopefully they don't come after me. I think it's okay because I'm on Instagram right now. By the way, another thing that made me like it and kind of be like, you guys might not like this. You might not care. I know everyone has different opinions on different people. When I saw the homie right here, do you recognize this vato? Do you recognize this dude right here? Do you know who that is? This is the homie right here. He's covering his face quite a bit, and he's kind of far. This is the homie Brian Callen. And if you don't know, me and Brian Callen go way back. Has he commented on my videos? Has he communicated with me via the comment section? Yes. Yes. We go way back. This is the homie right here. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, this tells me even a little bit more about the tone of this thing and what's going on here. Let me play it for you one more time.
Chorus girl, Dustin,
I was trained to fight, but I was born to dance.
kick, dance with your
I
heart,
wanna
please.
feel the fire.
Smile.
I wanna break free.
Gaze.
So there's a dance for me.
Stop! Stop!
You wouldn't want to see Fight the Musical,
Okay, that's not good.
but you would want to drink great coffee. Black Rifle Coffee.
I'm not kicking.
Now, here's what I think is very interesting. Justin Poirier, not a UFC fighter. Charles Sonnen, not a UFC fighter. Corey Sandhagen, I don't want to speak incorrectly here. I know he's having a hard time getting a fight right now, and he lost his last fight. And then he, of course, who's not gonna beat Figueiredo? Then he lost before that. So, and then he's having a hard time. He's resorting to some low stuff lately. He's been resorting. Okay, so Corey Sandhagen he's coming on podcasts. And what he's doing lately, his latest tactic is he's accusing, I'm not making this up. Corey Sandhagen's latest tactic is he's accusing Sean O'Malley of being gay. If you haven't heard. He's making the claim that maybe Sean O'Malley doesn't want to fight him because he's a self-proclaimed ginger and that he's in love with his ginger coach. And maybe that's why he's having conflicting feelings about fighting him. That's where he's at right now. Trying to get a fight online by calling dudes gay. That's how we try to pick fights in elementary school back in the day. And then we have Miesha Tate, not a UFC fighter. And then we have Rose Namajunas, can't win a fight. Now, did she win her last fight that she lost? Yes. Does Wikipedia make that same claim? No. Is Wikipedia all that matters? Yes. So according to her record, according to what's on paper, it appears as though she lost her last fight, even though she won, and then she won the last one by decision, which no one even wants to see her win anymore. They don't even want to see the victories because they call them so boring. And I'm speaking as Rose Namajunas is in my top 5 favorite fighters. I'm a Rose fan. Her last fight she lost. The one before that against Tracy Cortez. Decision. Bro, you beat Joanna Young Jacek, Weili Zhang twice, and you had to beat Tracy by decision? Amanda Ribas. Decision, lost. And we already know it's that PB&J. It's that Pat Barry and Jolly. We already know this. It's not Rose's fault. But again, I mean, it's very interesting, the roster that we have here. Like, honestly, if I'm the UFC or if I'm Black Rifle and I'm going to do a musical with UFC fighters, why in the world would 3 out of those 5 people not even be a UFC fighter? How? And now they have people in there coming off of losses. Did they shoot this months ago? Right after Rose and Sandhagen won? They got 3 non-fighters and 2 people losing. You telling me you couldn't get Volkanovski in here? Volkanovski would have killed it, man. And he's in Street Fighter. Why wouldn't he do this? Get some free coffee? You telling me you couldn't get Valentina to do this? I don't know, man. But I'll say this. We're talking about the video right now. I'm not going to be a hater. I think it's interesting and it's confusing that they, out of 5 people, the majority aren't even UFC fighters. And then the other 2 are losing. This is crazy. Why would you have this? Why is this your best foot forward Black Rifle company? You could have had Volkanovski. You could have had Valentina. You could have had, imagine Makachev dancing back there. You could have had, they probably had Tomas Aspinall. He probably had to pull out because it wouldn't be good for his narrative right now. You could have had, Joshua Van would have been jumping at the opportunity, bro. He'd be in there with a belt around his waist, just soaking in every moment until they take it back away from him. But look, I'll say this. Is it cringy? I would say it's not cringy. You might be surprised. I would say it's not cringy. I think you have to take things into context. I do have questions and concerns and confusions, but I'm not going to be a hater because of this right here. I know how to read. And I respect context. And when I see them post themselves, not all ideas are good ones. And then it says blah, 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 is not a great idea. I'd have to be kind of dumb to still be a hater because they're giving me all the context I need right there. Oh, it's supposed to be corny. It's supposed to be dumb. Now, if I read that and I decide to be a hater and I say, this is cringy, this is dumb, this is a terrible idea, then what can the UFC say? Yeah, fool. That's what we said. Congratulations, you're in the same boat as us. That's what we said. So how stupid would I look to read this and then call it something that they're already... This is kind of like Eminem saying, yeah, I am poor, I am white trash, blah, blah, blah. Like, they already did that. They already did it, so we look stupid if we do it now. And it kind of reminds me of Steve Martin. Now, some of you, most of you are probably too young, but when Steve Martin was a stand-up, when he was a stand-up comic, it was kind of his thing, man. If you like to read or even just audiobooks, if you have interest whatsoever at all into any kind of comedy, stand-up comedy, or you just like Steve Martin, you gotta read or listen to Born Standing Up. I remember I read that and listened to it years ago, and it was profound to me, particularly to me because of just the things that I'm interested in doing. It's called Born Standing Up. It's fascinating. But that was one of the things about Steve Martin. His style of comedy was like, I'm gonna be weird and offbeat and awkward and cringy. His thing was kind of like, I'm gonna be a bad comedian, but he did it with like this self-awareness. He did it in a way that like, he was so self-aware about it that it made it funny. It's like it was almost like, it was very meta, like almost making fun of the art form. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, what they were going for right here. And I'm not going to be a hater. It makes sense to me. I kind of wish they had used other people. But I think we can expect more of this in the Paramount era. I mean, if you don't think we're going to see promos like this, these integrations with them and people from Landman, you're crazy. You're out of your beanie. This is something that's going to be happening. And I just don't understand, as fight fans, I don't understand why we should be against it. I don't understand why our first inclination is, something else to hate, something else to make fun of. This is stupid. Everybody, you see how stupid this is? Why? Remember, this is something you like. The fighters are people you're supposed to like. These are people you like to watch. Why you gotta hate on everything? I'm always the first to raise my hand and be like, hey, let's roast something silly. Let's make fun of it. But I don't hate this. I want to say thank you to Bert Olomio. Grandmaster, when have you ever changed your YouTube password? Oh yeah, pretty frequently. And I was tripping out about that earlier, to be honest. I was feeling very funny about it, but apparently it's a YouTube-wide thing. On Twitter, everyone's saying that YouTube is down, so that made me feel a lot better. ARJR with the membership. Thank you, bro. Cause I got Eli Ben with me. Congratulations, Eli Ben. Eli's command. Eli's command. Girl, you better hide. You guys know 3 Dog Night? Eli's coming, hide your heart, girl. Eli's coming, hide your heart, girl. Oh, Eli's coming, you better hide, girl. Thank you, Mar Loca.
We are family.
Better hide your heart.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Thank you very much, Mar Loca, for bringing the im into the fold. Thank you for doing it. Steve Martin's amazing, bro. I love that guy. Is YouTube better now? I think we're back, bro. I think we're back. All right, so let me try to find the page right here so I could actually see your chat in a healthy manner. Khabib's in Japan. What the heck? I think this is a comedic video. I don't think this is for real. Oh, someone's trying to parody him. Okay. Dang, I thought I started streaming longer ago. Dang it. What the heck is wrong with the chat right now? Oh, I never saw this before. What the heck? There's a tab. I've never even seen this before. There's a way you can categorize the top chat and the live chat. And apparently there's a third one that's called fan funding, and all it shows you are the donations and the memberships. I was like, whoa, what's happening? But I just clicked on the wrong thing. I thought it was going crazy right now. Hey, ARJR, thank you for doing.
We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
I've noticed this phenomenon when I start streaming and I'm talking a lot. I start like burping uncontrollably. And I don't know anybody that knows like about the body and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a thing, like maybe because of like the air in your stomach or the lack thereof or something. I don't know. Maybe when it's just like going and going and going and going or something, it affects your body and makes you hiccup. Cause like in real life, I don't talk. Like I always got stuff going up here, but I don't talk a lot. I just keep it in the beanie. Very introspective and whatnot. And maybe my body freaks out when I stream, is like, where's all this air coming and going? And I just start burping like crazy. It feels weird. Let me see, where are we at? Brian from The Fighter and the Kid. Yeah, it was Rinks, bro. He's in there. It's weird though, because he was like very far back and it was dark and he's covering his face. It was almost like, did he not want to be in there? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why everybody's doing that, man. The veneer thing is weird, bro. It's weird. And especially like the way they gotta shave them down and stuff, just grind your teeth down. That's crazy. Beto, I was panicking earlier, bro. I went to Twitter though, and it said that YouTube was down, so it was just all over. It was a thing across the platform. I don't know, bro. See, this is why I gotta diversify, bro. If YouTube's under attack and it goes under, what am I gonna do, dude? I'm gonna be out playing on the street corner with my guitar. Sean's a Fruit Loop for Gingies. Some people can only find lives. I can find stuff if I search for it, but nothing on the homepage. I think it's back now. Digesting. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, I love that, bro. Your boy sleeping from pumping iron with the boy. Heck yeah, dude. I love to hear that, man. That's what I'm going to do after movie night tonight. I'm going to get a pump on, bro. I did cardio this morning. Tonight, I'm going to pump some iron. I love it, man. I was doing that. I was showing Jesse Jr. some stuff last night. Trying to show him some little workouts. Casey Stasi. Think Black Rifle paid the UFC and UFC paid the fighters, actors, or Black Rifle paid them directly? I would, because of who was there, I would kind of think Black Rifle paid them directly. Maybe these are fighters that have had a relationship already with Black Rifle, and that's why they're Black Rifle. With Black Rifle. And maybe they're just like still, because you know, you don't have to be a UFC, an active UFC fighter to be sponsored. You know, Charles Son and obviously has his YouTube channel. I don't know what Poirier's doing or Tate to, you know, keep them in business together. I don't know where they'd be promoting, but I would assume, because if it was the UFC, they surely would have got other people. And don't call me Shirley. Jay Smith, did you see the video that I played about the weird UFC musical? I don't know how much you saw. Honestly, I get the ad, but if anything, it's kind of weird. Hey, T-Nally. Honestly, I get the ad, but if anything, it's kind of weird of them to suggest that you couldn't make a good musical about martial arts. Yeah, I mean, I would think, just to give them the benefit of the doubt, that they're just saying that particular one that they came up with was obviously not good, because it'd be crazy to say that. I mean, you could put some music to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Oh yeah, Staple Boy. In my opinion, the way I look at it, the martial arts fan base is an entirely different thing than the MMA fan base. MMA people are are a different breed than a martial arts lover. Totally different people. Now you could like both, but yeah, if you have like a martial arts convention, and then you got like a UFC convention or MMA convention, and you got them across the street, those are gonna be two entirely different types of people. ARJR, thank you, bro.
We are family.
Cause I got ARJR with me. Welcome, Sage Corey. When I think of martial arts, I think karate or kung fu, not MMA. Same here, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just the MMA community is what I was referring to. Black Rifle was a gun channel for a long time. Then the guy Matt who owned it, they started making their own beat. Wait, what? Isn't Black Rifle a coffee company? Isn't it Black Rifle Coffee? Gun channel, and then the guy Matt, they started making their own beat. So they made guns, then they made B-list movies, or it was a gun channel, then they made B-list movies, and now they make coffee. Is that the trajectory? Thank you, Casey. Made my weekly appearance, yo. Making vids with just a phone is harder than it looks. Much respect, GM. 18 Ali. I mean, I wish no negativity to you. I mean, but like, no, not but. I guess what I'm saying is, I've been trying to tell people that for years. Whenever people come and they're hating and they're like, "Oh, why do you take so long to make a video? It's so easy. Where are you at? You're a lazy bum." And I'm like, bro, I wish you would try to do what I do. Try it. Go try it. Not only try to do it on a consistent basis. And try to make it your living. Oh, you don't want to? You want to still have a job? Then you're going to learn real quick that you can't do both. You're not going to have the motivation or the time to do both. It's crazy, man, how people think about it. Like, I mean, you said this now, Tinali. Jay Smith has said it's hard. It's very hard. The algorithm fights you. There's no visibility. It's difficult to put it together to begin with. It's insane. I do have TikTok, Johnny, but it's like, I swear, man, there's times when I feel like there's like some overarching force or power or something like that. And there's been times in the past where I feel like there's somebody pulling the strings over TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, like all of them, which makes no sense because they're all owned by different people. And it's like, I swear there's someone that's just, nope. Like, no. You're not going anywhere. No. Because sometimes I'll try to get all ambitious and I'm like, man, I'll just get big on Instagram then if YouTube's stifling me. Or I'll get big on TikTok and then I'll post something and it'll get like 300 views. And I'm like, what the heck, bro? So it doesn't even, in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard to diversify. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. They wrote that song about me, bro. It's frustrating. Why, oh, I never took that down? That's annoying. I thought I took that down a long time ago. I wish, bro. I wish. I mean, you think of all the platforms. You would think out of all the platforms. After like 10 years, I would have made it on one of them, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. It's so exhausting, man. Fair enough, but I think even the more specific topic of USD still has more than enough interesting possibilities for writings. Oh, heck yeah. We need you to do a serious take on what you think of Sean Strickland. You know what? I used to like Sean Strickland because I I liked that he was fearless about just saying whatever the heck he wanted, even if I didn't agree with all of it. And he wasn't a puppet, and he wasn't a company man, a agenda man, and a 100% PC media trained man. And but I don't know if it's just that he's too emotional. Oh, snap. Thank you, ARJR. ARJR just sent 40 big ones to the PayPal. And all he said was...
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Which I don't fully understand, but... oh, no. Excuse me. I was looking at a different one. It says, for the good times. For the good times. For the good. Have you heard that song? Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and... I don't want to sing because it's going to get weird, but it goes, for the good times. That's a good song, bro. Thank you, ARJR. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for supporting. Okay. I kind of think he's annoying and that he does too much. He's one of those like edgelord. I typically don't like edgelords because you could see right through it. They're trying too hard. It's like always low-hanging fruit. It's like you're an edgelord because you couldn't think of anything more clever to do. Shock factor, shock value. I don't like that kind of stuff. It feels cheap. It seems like that's all he does now. But the other day, for whatever reason, I don't even know why, it's an old video. It popped up in my algorithm, that clip when he was talking with Theo Von and he starts crying and he's all emotional. He's talking about his dad. And not to excuse it, because there's kids where terrible things happen to them and they end up becoming fantastic people. Because they're like, I'm not going to continue that cycle. I'm going to be better. And then there's people that don't do that and they perpetuate it and they do the same thing their parents did and it's terrible. But I saw that and I was like, man, at one point he was just a poor kid. Literally and metaphorical. He was just a poor kid. Nobody ends up, there's no level playing field. Some people have it way worse than others. Bad situation. With a bad dad in his life. It's just bad all around. And you see this dude getting emotional and crying. It's like, there, bro. There, right there. Just feel it, bro. Stop trying to be funny. Stop trying to repress it, push it down, tell jokes, be all rough around the edges. No. What you're feeling right now, just feel it. Just let it happen. Just talk about it. Just be real. You know how many more people would like you and root for you and love you if you would just embrace it? But you got to act like an idiot and think you're fooling anybody. Like you're on this world stage and everyone's just seeing you act like a 11-year-old on a daily basis. We saw you crying, bro. You can't wipe that off the internet. That's why. That's like, no matter what you want to do from that point on, that's why. Just deal with it, bro. You could be better. You could be happy. People will like you. They'll root for you. They'll show up. They'll buy your fights. Just what you're doing right now gets you nowhere, bro. People will talk about you, how stupid you are. It's frustrating. I'm too thorough, Bertolomeo. I need to be less thorough, bro. I think the ad is talking more so a musical play done by fighters, no doubt UFC. Oh, yeah. GM will be playing the buckets with some drumsticks, Mexican style with the open guitar kit. Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah. I miss playing the drums, man. Playing the drums is fun. Dang. ARJR, thank you. You'd have to figure out how to let us know what street corner so we can subscribe and support. I'll have to stream it, bro. I'll be one of those buskers just playing the buckets, bro. Dang. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh! Dang! Somebody just sent a donation to the PayPal. Somebody just sent a donation and said for the better times. A person that chose to remain nameless, somebody that didn't want to get caught up in all the drama, somebody that wants their identity to remain secret. They're mirroring the previous contribution by saying for the better times. Dang, I didn't know it was gonna get like that, man.
Whose hot dog is this?
I didn't know it was gonna get like that. Thank you very much for doing it. Thank you. It's from, I found it on it's from the actual ad, real Bruce Wayne. Did you see it? Did you see it earlier? I played the ad. It's a screenshot from the ad. They actually did a commercial. Oh, it's a military vet business, and they started to make other stuff. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that, man. It's me, bro. It's because I take too long, Casey, talking to the comments that I zero in on. I take too long talking. Oh, that's crazy, man. It's a long, tedious process. Especially the moment you start throwing in any kind of footage or photos, then it's like, because I remember in the past I was messing around with content. I was like, I'm not gonna put any footage. Just when I was doing sit down MMA, I was like, I'm not gonna put any footage, no footage. And the moment you put even one photo, you're like, well, then I gotta put a photo here. And now I talked about this thing, I gotta put a photo about that. And then it's just more. It's just, I don't know if that's exactly what you're talking about, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, and then only that many people come to watch it. It's heartbreaking. TikTok just got purchased by Israel. Hey, new owners, maybe I have a better shot now. I'll be Grandmaster Jesse Stein. Jessenberg. They should do the musical at the White House. Yeah, I tried a YouTube career too. It's pretty hard. I did well with my editing videos, but I'm just a fighter, so I don't know if I could do. Oh, dang. That's cool, bro. I didn't know you're a fighter. It's hard, man. It's real hard. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm just Mexican martial arts everywhere. You can find me everywhere. I think on Instagram, I'm Mexican.martial.arts. But if you put Mexican martial arts in a search bar, you're going to find me anywhere. SD Samuels, thank you, bro.
We are.
Oh, that's the wrong one. G'd up from the feet up. G'd up from the feet up. I appreciate it, man. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh, dang. Austin Z. Jones is here. Dang. Figure for my own benefit, I should finally document my CK Memorial experience, because that's why I went. I don't want to cringe 5 years later. I'm so distracted because of my fat thumb. Wait, what? Your fat thumb? So distracted because of my fat thumb? Yeah, timing could be everything. You don't want to have any regrets, you know? Dang, Jane was too busy watching Aspinall videos. Dang, like that, Jane?
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake.
Dang, the day she gets the emoji and everything. Wow. Melancholy, you called me. I had to catch it. Wow. Dang. Hold on. Let me re-edit the emojis right now. After all this stuff, I need to unwind with a cup of tea and I'm sorry to hear that, Jay Smith. You've been battling it for a while, bro. Well. I thought your name said Chris Isaac, bro. I was already hearing, no, I wanna fall in love. Marloca. That little fox. Pressing. Getting that pump on with that heart. Increasing that blood flow. You know what scares me? Is that because I'm a mouth breather, I think it could affect my circulation and stuff. Potentially. Which is crazy because when I run and hit the bag and do cardio and stuff, I got like Tony Ferguson cardio, bro. So I wonder how much better it could be because I have to like force myself to try to breathe through my nose. And then when I try to, like when I'm running, I'll die, dude. I was trying it today when I was running. I was like on the treadmill. I was going, and I was getting lightheaded. I don't know how people do that. Like when I run on the treadmill, I'll be on there forever, for miles like this. And I'm breathing like that with my mouth open. And I'll try to go, and I'll get super lightheaded. I don't understand how people do it. What did he say? Hot take, no one in the first world has a hard life unless you're a child whose single parent is spending their government assistance on drugs and you go hungry. A challenging life, sure, okay. I mean, unadapted, I get what you're saying, but I have to disagree to agree. I mean, imagine there's a kid and he's getting like molested on the daily. I mean, game over. There's no way that's just challenging. Like that's brutal. That's just the most heinous. That's just like someone's getting molested. They're getting beat. I mean, there was a dude that I just read about. What was that on? There was this dude that was all whacked out on drugs. You guys could probably find this. He was like all whacked out on drugs. And he had like his daughter, like his biological daughter that was in a room, like a little girl. Like I'm talking like, I think she was like young on the elementary age, if even that. I thought she was like maybe a toddler or just older than that. He had her locked in a room for like months and didn't give her any food or water. And she just died in there. She just died. And his son was literally like in a crate. Like he was treating them like prisoners, like animals. And he was like on like all the drugs. And he was just playing video games. It was crazy. So I wouldn't be able to be like, hard? I don't think so. Like I can't look at it like that. But maybe you're not looking at it as obscene as I am. Because when I hear that, I'm like, bro. I mean, terrible stuff could be done to children anywhere they're at. It could be in Napa Valley and they have the most evil, ridiculous, upbringing. It can happen anywhere, bro. Now, if you're just talking about kids that are like, oh, you think your life's hard because you don't have cable TV, because you don't have Wi-Fi, I get that. But I'm saying, like, I'm thinking of the full spectrum, bro. A kiss from a rose on the stream. La, 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 la. A-R-J-R. Thank you, bro. Thank you for doing it. Yeah, days I was freaked out, bro. I thought I got locked out of my account. Dude. I was thinking about Strickland and Hernandez. Man, I'm kind of paranoid about it because it's coming up real soon. And I felt I should make a prediction video about it. But I refuse. I refuse to do it if I don't do my MMA long division. And it takes a while to do that. So it's like, I got to get on the ball with that, man. What? For real? That's not me, bro. I don't do none of that. Pseudo. I mean, I heard them talking about that on Breaking Bad. I don't know how good that could be. Pseudoephedrine allergy med. Changed my life. Dude, is it habit forming? I don't want the surgery, bro. I don't want the surgery. Yoga that'll teach you to breathe real quick the right way with the tummy through. Yeah, but then I'll get demons in me, bro. Yeah, man. Dang, that's crazy. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that, Tinali. Oh my gosh. Hey, Kurt Rhombus flexing in here. Been a member for 2 months. Thank you, Kurt Rhombus.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the issue where I have a Bieber abusing his kids right next to me. What do you mean, like a singer? So I left a note on his car saying, I'm game if you want to pick on someone your own size.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Hey, that's that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, bro. And you just politely left it on the, like, I ain't gonna come pound on your door. I'll leave it right here. You could just respond when you feel like it. Dang. Uphill both ways. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you. I really put my all into it, bro. I don't know. I've seen those ones that you put on your mouth, but I'm like, bro, I'll die if I do that. So I don't know about. There's so many different things to mess with. A while back, I was at Walmart and I found a cheap. I got an elevation mask, so I put it. And man, I was feeling lightheaded. It's dangerous, man. Just do the demonless yoga. For I think breathing through the nose, right? The magnetic strips. I've never heard of magnetic ones. I don't think I have. Oh, we've already been streaming for an hour. I should probably start the movie now. So look, I'm going to and look, I'm not trying to upset anybody. I tell you guys all the time, I'm not trying to be a punk. See level G. Dang, that's what's up. I'm not trying to be a punk and play hard to get to you people on YouTube. It's just YouTube. I mean, I went and messed up and put myself on the radar again last night. I put up that Michael Jordan short. Oh, Denver. That's cool. You got that built-in one. I put up that Michael. Hey, did you see that, Angel Padilla? You almost got my channel taken down, Angel, because of your funny joke. You know how I did that short yesterday? The Michael Jordan one. It got taken down today because supposedly because the kid was in it or whatever. And I got a warning. They said it's not a strike because you haven't done this before specifically, but they're like, it's a warning. But I was like, dang, I'm on the radar again. I gotta be good. So Patreon lets me stream movies, but YouTube doesn't. So I gotta just be safe. Oh, from biting them. What? Oh no. Oh man. Well, I mean, I believe you're on a better end of that now. Maybe you're not completely out of the woods, but I think there's some kind of progress there. Jeez. Brian Callen is getting brutalized by some pretty good YouTubers these days. Elephant Graveyard. Is he that guy that just is always hating on everybody, bro? I think I've seen some. It's like that dude just exists, like, to try to. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not who I was thinking. Let me see. Because I know there's some channels, it's like their whole existence is just to. I don't know, man. I mean, I could probably watch some of these and maybe like some of them, but I think I think I was on here before and it was like, bro, you're just angry, bro. Like, it kind of feels like, I don't even want to say it. It kind of feels like what Brian Redbar does. And I didn't want to hate on that dude because that dude actually put one of my videos on his channel a long time ago and was saying amazing, very nice things about me. But it seems like it's just hate watching. I don't get it. Like, there's so many channels purely committed to just like trashing on like the Fighter and the Kid and the Golden Hour. And like, there's so many of them. I'm like, you guys are obsessed. No, I mean, no, with all disrespect, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be a negative nacho, you know. It's just not everybody likes everything, you know. I saw that. I was trying to show it to a coworker. I'm sorry. You're good, bro. I should have known better, man. Even when I was editing it, I was like, I'm showing this dude feeling up a kid. I should have known better, man. I just couldn't help myself. I should have had better impulse control. You're good, Nigel. You're good, bro. I'm just glad that you're here. I would do it here as well if I could, because I hate the fact that I feel like I'm leaving people out, but that's just the way the platforms are. I hate the YouTuber hate. I hate the hate tube culture. Yes, yeah. See, I can't stand any of those podcast cringe, too lazy to try. They just sound like a bunch of haters, bro. I hate those channels. But all respect, bro. I mean, I know everybody likes different stuff. And I hate how Too Lazy to Try. It sounds like he's literally trying to carbon copy Moist Critical. He literally, the way he talks, it sounds like he just watched a Moist Critical video and he's trying to talk like him too. I don't know, like, it's, bro. He's like that dude on Kill Tony that's trying to be Mitch Hedberg. It's like, what are you doing? Find your own cadence or something, bro. I don't know. I don't know specifically what you're referring to, Jane, so I don't even want to try to defend him. Cuz I know that I haven't watched every episode lately. I've just been distracted and doing other stuff. But what I did see was, I think, one of their most recent ones where he was trying to clear up what he said. And Brandon was even like, yeah, bro, like, I knew what you were saying, but you said it in like the dumbest way and you made yourself look so bad. And I don't know why you said what you said or why you worded it that way. And I don't even know what he said. I don't know. So, I mean, if I would have seen it, I probably would have been like, yeah, that was terrible. But I have no idea. I do have a terrible habit, though. I will admit. And I don't know if I feel bad. Maybe I'm just trying to be diplomatic. I don't know. I do have what some people would consider a terrible habit of just not caring when people say something that maybe I should be mad about. Because I'm like, hey, they make me laugh. I'm a selfish consumer, you know? So that is maybe a fault of mine where you could like show me. I mean, I've read the worst, most terrible. I remember when I was man, I got this so many years ago. It was like an 800-page book. It was like a biography about John Lennon, and it was talking about like the awful things about his life and what he did and how he treated his wife and all that, how bad of a dad he was, all that stuff. And I read all of it, and then after I was like, okay, and we all shine on like the moon. Like, it's like, okay, but I still like the art. So I have a bad habit of doing that. I understand. I didn't mean to hurt you. So that's just how I am. Whatever. I know. Yeah. Bro, movie night. It's 10 already. Oh, snap. Shoot, man. All right. Channels that review other channels' material aren't a good concept yet. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Jane, you're just trying to go watch another Tomas Aspinall video. I already know. I'm not dumb. This is not my first day here. All right. I could take a hint. We're going to go watch the movie on Patreon. I'll see you guys there in a little bit. Thank you for being here.